glowing around my dock because I didn't bring the water into the dock. Okay. There's some really dark areas of water that are like much darker than the dock. All right, I'm gonna stop playing with the water right now. And I'm gonna start with the lightest pencil on her hair, which is my 3H. And let's really look at this hair. Okay. It's tempting to just do this and make her curly hair, but that's not what the hair is doing. So let me look at the picture here and whoops, flip the camera. Oops, not that way. There we go. All right, so I want to at least get this looking real, this ringlet. I want to get these streaks that she has. This is light here and it curves and goes down there. I want to get this clump, this swirly curl, this straight blonde clump, and this curvy one is important, and this one. And then this I'll look at closer when I get to that part. But let's concentrate right now on just this clump. Okay, so look at that on your photograph. Zoom right in on it. And I'll turn the camera so it's not upside down for you. Okay. Let's look at this one instead. Let's look at this. We'll go right from left, okay? So first we have to get a piece of paper so we can lay our hand down on the clean paper and we don't wreck all the skin and everything that we did. I love how my elbow came out, just saying. Okay. So this chunk of hair, it's going to be darker than this, but I'm just using my 3H right now because if I need to erase it. Okay, so I'm seeing two shapes. This curvy shape and a darker curvy shape. And then we have this medium blonde. Just woof, woof, woof. I'm picking the pencil up as I go, and yes, you have to make that noise or it won't work. You have to go woof, woof, wispy, wispy. Can I get any closer? Yes, I can. Okay. You have to whisper or it won't work. Let's see. Just do like wispy flyaways. And they might have some bend to them because my daughter is Princess Crazy Hair. And then we have one that goes this way. All right. And then let's just stick with that for now. So let's go back up to this top one. And you'll see a difference between this and this. This edge is lighter than the dark part is there. So take your darkest, softest pencil you have. This, I'm using a 7B right now. I'm not going to draw in there. I'm just going to draw this one. And just make it just a little bit darker like that. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to go do the same thing on this shape. It looks like it's darkest here. So I have light gray around it. And then there's even like a stray hair like that. Okay. All right, and then where these wisps go out, I'm going to zoom in on my picture so I can see it very, very close. Okay. I'm going back to my very light pencil, and there's some like light hair that goes kind of like that. And kind of like that. If you want to just follow my pencil shapes now instead of the photograph, feel free. Okay, so now I'm going to move to this chunk. This chunk, do you see it? I'm going to leave some of the paper white because some of it gets really light blonde. So let me go do the grays in between the blonde. This is the whole chunk, and I'm leaving that side and that side blonde and just going in the middle with some light. And then it kind of dents in, which will show up as a curve that way. And I have some darker streaks there. And then my lines go whoop, whoop to the top of her head, like that. And I can do just soft grays in that direction. Keep this white, keep that white, and then here it's gonna get dark again, and then keep the bottom white. So it looks like that. All right, then I have this section. It actually is like it goes in, out, in, out. So it goes like this S shape, right? And this part is dark. This is very dark because it's the shadow of that part. So let me get a darker pencil here. These dark and lights are going to give all that texture to her hair. So I'm getting my lighter pencil again. There's a highlight that just kind of is its own thing right there. And I'll do this light color pencil. This is that curl. So I'm going to keep that white for now. This needs to be dark. Okay. And this darkness goes right up to her scalp, to her, like where her part is. Some darks go down. We have a shape like this with a dark, I think it's like a backwards D. We have a curl here that gets dark underneath. I'm just trying to see what these dark shapes are in her hair. We have dark next to that curl that's going to be there. Some darks here. I know it looks like I'm going too dark, but these are just the very dark spots in her hair. And once I get the middle grays in, it won't look crazy. All right, then she has a braid over here that probably, I know it's a braid because I put it in her hair that morning, but it's the back view, so it's not really going to look like a braid. Okay. I'm going to make some of the darks go into her scalp. Okay, so now I'm going to get a 3H. Remember, you want to keep the blondest parts white. So with this curl, we just have some gray shapes that kind of go like that. And maybe I should have sharpened my pencil. maybe I need more contrast. So I'm going to do a 2B in this curl, or just these shapes. Okay. And then this has some, I'm just doing some kind of medium gray with my 2B. Just doing some filling in there. Okay. Then she has some wisps that go that way. Some that go this way. Some that go crazy ways, because that's how she is. All right. I'm going to keep this white. I have a white area there that I'm just going to keep white and darken on each side. All right. This has where the big white sections are that I left. I'm just going to, I need to keep some white, but I'm just going to fill it in with just some tones like that. She has this white piece of hair that goes this way. And I'm going to fill in above it. Okay. All right, I think that looks good. And now I just have to fill in with my lightest, just so soft, going over everything on top with my, this is a 3H. If you have a 5H, 6H, 7H, you know, a harder pencil, feel free to use that. And when I look at the photograph, this needs to be much darker than those clouds in parts. So you need a little bit harder of a pencil. This is my 2B. And these strokes I'm doing are following like her hairlines. The waves. And there's another thing that it doesn't need to be perfect, because no one's going to be seeing the photograph. Just going to keep some very white areas. Okay. Now I'm coloring with the 3H all the way down, but I'm keeping like some things white. So she looks like she has some highlights to her hair. Looks like this part needs to be much darker, so I'm just going to do little circles over that with the 2B. And the ones on top of her hair have to go over and down, not just down. They have to go over and down because of the shape of her head. And this eraser, this awesome eraser, is available at the link below as well. You just go to that link and then type in Mono 0. And it's usually like $6 or $7, but using my link below, you can get it for $4. Once you click on the Mono 0 retractable eraser, click on round. There's rectangle and round. The small one is the round. And I'm actually using this eraser to blend, to kind of erase and blend these lines out of the hair. It's showing up far more, these lines that you're seeing in the video don't look that, they don't stand out that much in my real drawing. I don't know why they're showing up with it like so dark. erasing back into that curl. I'm kind of using the eraser to erase some highlights back in. But it's also, if I don't push hard and I just like softly rub it to the paper, it's blending. It's blending these hairs really nice, and I didn't expect that. There, wow, that's starting to look like my boppy fish. We always called her Boppy. And I'm not even sure where. I think it started as Baby Girl, and that turned into Babaga, and that turned into Boppy. And then she had swimming lessons for the first time, and her dad called her his Boppy fish. So that's where we got the Boppy fish, if she's ever in a bathing suit. She's the Boppy fish. Wow, that looks really good. Just gonna make it a little bit darker on top. Because when I look at the photo, it's like lightest through here. All right, and then I think these, wow, I really like this. And then these stray hairs, I'm just gonna make a couple that go like boing, because that's what her hair does. It like boings. And they can't be too evenly spaced. You need like a cluster of some. Okay, so now when I look at it, I just need a better difference between this and the sky and her bathing suit. So I need to make her bathing suit darker there. These are like the final touches. Making her bathing suit darker.